Look at it, look at it. 0.7 kilos. I had beers heavier than this car. Hey everybody, yes, I am afraid we had to demolish Genk, the karting track, for a very good reason. This is VR. This is scale racing, and that itty bitty thing there is a 1/12 scale car. So, two amazing things today. VR in remote control racing here. This camera wouldn't work otherwise, but it does now. And a 1/12 scale means 0.7 kilograms worth of car in total. So we can now bypass the minimum fuel limit of 0.9 liters that is hard-coded into the R-Factor engine, the first R-Factor engine, and thus also in AMS, where engines start to splutter with less than 0.9 liters of fuel. We remove that, so it might work. And there, look at it go. The reason we had to demolish the karting track is to get the frame rate, because drawing two tracks is a bit much for a single threaded game. But look at it go! 1/12 scale, it's tiny, 20 centimeter wheelbase, much less than a kilo. Whee! And it is my birthday today, yes, 44 years young. And I sure feel like a kid with this old game still. Whee! Ooh, very fast. Still giving us the goods. And in VR this is so cool. I'm literally there. And these 1/12 scale things are really fast. They're rear-wheel drive, which is a matter of the parameters, but more tricky to drive, because if I'm a bit eager on the throttle, as I will do now, that's very simple. And that's very simple too. So you have to be quite respectful of the throttle, but it's also tiny, so if effectively the track has become wider. These are my first laps in VR, and just following the thing around and looking ahead, it is much more natural than the TV cam normally used, where the car is always in the center. And now I can sort of look ahead, decide do I want to pan with the car, do I want to look ahead. And in fact, I think, you know, if you're RC racing, do you follow the car, do you follow the track, how do you do that? You can actually probably practice that in VR quite well. And it's just so cool feeling like you're at the track. There might be some angry car drivers now that we had to demolish their track, but 100 k's, it does feel fast. Ha! Ooh, bit of a slip and slide. Oh, that's grass. No, we're still good. It's easier to drive the lines because the world I am seeing is so much bigger than the 24-inch screen I'm using. And it's 3D, so the sense of depth. This is so much easier to drive now. Well, a little easier to drive now. And 10 times more engaging and fun. Holy crap. That this day, even with two 4K screens in my Pimax, it's not like I'm seeing a million pixel worth of car in the distance, but it's more than good enough. Oh, 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 oh. Look at it go. It's insane. This is so cool. So again, I have to thank Funk in the AMS Discord, who decided to convert the game stock car remote control car mod that I made 8 years ago, adding some cars and stuff. So that really made me look at this stuff again. And then Morten, who is part of the crew chief team, who casually gets things that shouldn't be possible working. He's not the only insane guy there at crew chief, by the way, but in this case he managed to find a way to get this working. And now, in what probably started life in 2000-ish at ISI, when they made Sports Car GT, F1, Challenge, R-Factor, now we are using probably 2/3 of that engine with modern VR technology, with cars that are 0.7 degrees, well, a bit hotter, 0.7 kilos. And only yesterday that used to be the minimum amount of weight in fuel that we had to carry, and now the total weight of this car, 0.7. I'm amazed, blown away, and having a blast here. So I'm just sort of messing around with this a bit. So is Funk. We have some ideas and plans, but this is all spare time modding, so I wouldn't necessarily count on anything being released real soon. But maybe we will. Oh man, this is so addictive. Oh, that's a spin. That was the throttle. I'm heavily addicted to throttle. So much grip, these little things. I got the rear suspension sort of working as well. Oh, I think the splutter bug is back. It's not perfect yet. It stutters a bit. Still fast, but so the rear suspension is sort of a weird thing, and I think I managed to do it as well. So it's reasonably realistic. Oh, it's spluttery. So that 0.9 liter limit somehow resets itself every now and then. And our fix for it only applies once, so maybe every now and then it's still... Oh, look at me go though! Nice. Amazed. I'm really amazed. So, I had to sort of make a video of this fresh. Look at it, look at it! 0.7 kilos. I had beers heavier than this car. Amazing. One bottle of wine worth of... oh no, that's heavier actually. An empty bottle of wine worth of... Oh, that, yeah, and we bumped into something. That skill I possess. Anyway guys, sorry if you had plans to go karting at Genk. That's no longer possible, but it's all worth it. Bye bye.